Hello and welcome to Riot. I'm your host Tisa and this is May May.
Hi!
Well, we just found out that Governor Doug Ducey has canceled school until the 27th for the children's.
And I am happy that I kept them home, even though they're going to be annoying little boogers.
They need to develop a plan to continue breakfast and lunch services for the students. Because I know that my work, the library, is during the summer has a lunch program, a breakfast and lunch program for kids that come in. But I know a lot of parents are like, what the hell are we going to do? Because we still have to go to work, but our kids are going to be home. Luckily, a lot of us have kids that are older.
Yeah.
And for those parents that don't, this sucks for them. Even with our friends that have teenager children can still watch the younger children.
True.
They just have to be trusted, and if not, spank them. Just kidding. Thoughts? You're quiet. I thought this was...
My kids are older. I'm glad that they're not in Oklahoma. I'm glad that they're here. I'm sad that they don't get to spend time with their dad, but they had a good time with their other dad last night, so that was good. We need to get them on a routine. We need to give them projects. It's going to be a problem. After a week, they're going to be annoying as hell. We can work through this. We got this.
Yeah, they're not going to be in front of their TVs and on their computers and fucking around. They're going to be cleaning. Their rooms are a mess. I think we should do that coronavirus
schedule thing.
Yeah.
I think so. I had them on schedules all summer break, all the summers that I had them. They had very strict schedules.
So
and they would follow them.
Why are they not following them now? Anything now? Do they think that they're fucking don't need to?
Because it's a different situation.
No.
Because when we went to my mom's house, I didn't want them to sit there on the TV all day at my mom's house. I had them like go swimming for a couple hours every day. I had them reading for an hour after lunch. I had them doing chores and educational things. I bought them those workbooks from Barnes & Noble that had all the math stuff. And they would do math for an hour in the morning. I had them good. And they would follow it.
Well, I know Elias will be good with the schedule, but I don't think Sindel will be.
And unfortunately, the museums and stuff are closed, so we're just stuck here.
Well, yeah, that's a good thing that they're closed because,
True.
So, if they're closing the schools, then the people should not be going out in public.
And I went to Apocalypse shopping, so we should have food, so we don't have to worry about that for the next couple weeks. So, even though they eat a shit ton.
Well, they're going to have to learn not to. I don't feel like it's picking up your voice.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if it is or not.
I'm telling you it's not. Why are you getting an attitude with me, young lady?
Because you stopped everything we were talking about in the middle to say that unless you paused it.
No, I didn't.
Well, okay.
Do you want to start over?
No.
Then okay.
Okay. I'll speak louder.
Yeah, because your voice is sexy and quiet. Don't fall in love with her, people. Get away from her. She's mine. She's a sexy voice. She says I have a sexy voice. Do I have a sexy voice, baby? Just kidding.
Are you going to sing like Marilyn Monroe?
I think I have coronavirus.
Oh my god, you don't. We're not starting this. Last year you told me you had cancer how many times?
Oh, because I just need to go to the doctor.
Yeah, you do.
See, I'm a germaphobe and a hypochondriac. Just a little hypochondriac and a little germophobia, but...
Little germophobia is true, because every time you're like, I'm a germaphobe, I'm like, not really.
Not, like, super crazy.
Not super crazy.
You don't even understand how much I have toned down my germophobia living in this house. You have no idea. The kids drive me crazy that they don't wash their hands as much as they should be, and I get so freaked out. I clean the handle in that bathroom with the wipes 2 or 3 times a week because I don't want to be getting germs from the children because they do not clean. I'm stressed out.
They know what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, but they don't freaking care. They're like, oh, I don't care. I'm gonna live forever.
Teenagers.
Even
It's
as
the
a
curse
teenager.
of the teenagers.
Nah, dude, because I washed my hands. You washed your hands, right?
Yeah, I always wash
They're
my hands.
sickos. They're fucking sick-ass bitches.
I went to nursing school. I washed my hands a ton.
Yeah, so you understand why you need to be washing hands.
When I cook dinner, I wash my hands like 6 or 7 times
Did
while
you
I'm
finish
cooking.
yours?
I did. I'm on my second.
How did you do that?
Because you sat here for an hour and played on your phone and did the
That's a fucking lie.
Roosevelt, and I don't know. I drank it consistently, and you talked.
What do you want to talk about? Do you want to continue talking about the coronavirus?
Do you want to continue talking about the coronavirus, or do you want to talk about Sylvia Brown? I think the coronavirus is going to be overplayed. I think too many people are talking about it and worried about it. I think we have to deal with the consequences. And you know what? You want me to be really honest with you? I was about to say 100, but I stopped. Do you want me to be honest with you?
About what? Wait.
About the...
Okay, yes. Not about me, because that's what we did discuss off air.
No, about the coronavirus.
Yes, what about it?
Okay. Yes, it's a virus. Yes, people are going to die. Yes, it's incredibly sad. Yes, it's incredibly scary. Yes, it's a pandemic. But you know what? We need a break as a country. And we need to take this opportunity to breathe.
Okay, Rob Bell.
Exactly. Listen to him. He's right. It's
right. True. We are a country that is go, go, go. We are a country that doesn't... We're screen time. We're like, we need to... It's like the Coca-Cola commercial back in the day. Give the world a Coke.
I know it's scary, and I know it sucks, and I know nobody wants to die. However, if we follow this quarantine and what we're supposed to do and what we're being told we have to do, if we do all of that, and we quarantine ourselves, then the pandemic will slow its roll, not as many people will die, and we will all get a needed break in this country, because so much is going on, there's so much chaos, that we just need to fucking breathe and sit down for a goddamn minute. And so it's fine. I'm fine with the kids staying home for a couple weeks. I wish I could stay home. Come on, Doug Ducey, shut down the government. We're good.
No, I need a job. I need to make money. Okay. You're on... But
taxes are not important. Staying home and protecting my family is important.
What are you going to do? They're going to sit in their rooms masturbating and watching video games.
I'm not going to bring home an illness from my government agency that I work for.
Do you think you will?
I don't know. Who knows what kind of people work for the government, baby?
People like you!
People like me. I don't know.
I feel like this podcast is all over the place, but it's okay.
We stuck on the coronavirus.
That's good.
We can make it all over the place right now if you want to talk about your other thing.
About Sylvia Brown?
Mm-hmm.
Sylvia Brown's prediction of the coronavirus in 2004.
Psychics in general.
Psychics. Alright, so I posted from Sylvia Brown's book, Prophecy, What the Future Holds. She wrote this book in 2004. She died in 2013. She wrote about, in this book, she just wrote about different things and her take and what she saw, which was going to happen in the future. So she wrote that the common cold was going to disappear and that it was going to be, like, worse. Which is true. This is true shit. Like, the common cold will be over with, and it's other things that are going on. So this prediction that she made was about 2020, and it was about, okay, it says, by 2020, we'll see more people than ever wearing surgical masks and rubber gloves in public, inspired by an outbreak of severe pneumonia-like illness that attacks both lungs and the bronchial tubes and is ruthlessly resistant to treatment. This illness will be particularly baffling in that, after causing a winter of absolute panic, it will seem to vanish completely until 10 years later, making both its source and its cure that much more mysterious. And it also just goes on after that, just to say, just keep clean, make sure your kids clean their house under their bed, brush their teeth, take showers, which is hard to do sometimes with children. And it basically says...
Well, it's harder to do with teenagers because you can't throw them in the tub and wash them.
Oh, you can. You can. You can fucking pick them up, throw them in the shower, and say, take a goddamn shower. The government's not going to take you away for abuse because you stink like a motherfucker.
She does.
Kids stink. Because she takes showers and puts the same hoodie back on.
Yeah,
that she's been wearing all week. We need to overhaul her room. I wish we could have had time to do it this weekend.
I know. It's okay.
But it will get done in the next 2 weeks because school's off until the 27th.
Yeah. So, anyway. That's what Sylvia Brown predicted in 2004. That seems to be coming to fruition. What she says about politics is really cool too. But, what do you think about psychics? Why do you think they're there? Why do you think people go to them? Why do you think people use them? Why do you think people pay them a lot of money?
People go to psychics just to have hope. They want to hear things. They're at their end. You know what? I should ask. My friend messaged me and said that she goes to a psychic regularly, and it's over the phone or in person, and she even had a reading from Sylvia Brown.
Yeah.
It was $350 in 10 years ago, she said. So I think people go. I've gone to the psychic twice, and the first time was just for fun, and they said I was going to move with my job by water. That didn't happen. Second time I went to the reading was about 2 years ago, and the tarot reading was right on about relationships and blah blah blah, because I was in an abusive relationship mentally and emotionally, and that tarot reading was right on, and I think that was right on because you put your energy in the cards, you pick the cards, with your energy, and this is what I believe. If you don't believe it, then you move on. You have your own beliefs, and so you fucking put your energy in the cards, and they're picked from your energy, you shuffle them and all that shit. So her tarot reading was right on, but the after things, she said that I was cursed, and the curse was came from my mom, because my mom was pregnant with me, and she was cursed, which is because a woman wanted my dad, and so the woman cursed my mom. You know what? This could be possible, but here's the thing. My mom also has 7 other children, but I'm the lucky one that got the curse. I don't know, but I don't think I'm cursed because I am marrying this woman. It was a love curse, so of course they're fucking putting it on something that is important to a lot of people, is relationships and love. So
I think that when it comes to matters of faith and matters of depression and sadness, people go to psychics because it gives them hope that there's something after this life. Because a lot of people aren't empathic, a lot of people don't believe in signs, a lot of people listen to the science and weigh everything on the science a lot more than the spiritual, and so they have questions, and so when they go to psychics, they're reaching for hope. I think you were dead on when you said that. So, I've been to psychics. I've read Sylvia Brown. Gave me a lot of hope after Eric died. But after Eric died, we did go to a psychic. We didn't get chosen. And then I've been to,
What do you mean? You went to a psychic and didn't get chosen?
It was one of those in a big group of people, and they went rounded the people.
Was it the dude with the mustache?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't somebody real famous.
Oh.
And it was a long time ago. And then, I went to my sister last summer. I went and I visited my sister in Colorado. And my sister's a beautiful soul. I love her. She's smart, and she's a minister, and she marries people, and she is also, she more leans towards the holistic spirituality rather than the Christian spirituality, though she is Christian, or she has some Christian leanings, I'm not sure, but nor will I speak for her. But she did take me to this thing called the Living Tarot, and that's this guy. And he stands there, and he chooses people from the audience, and he has them draw 3 cards and ask a question, and then he uses the card and acts out the answer. And then it gets all physical, and he gets physical with them, And it's a whole beautiful thing, and he has them do things that help them arrest this answer and figure things out.